So
okay. Welcome to Sidey Boys Up, episode 2. Name that we just decided 10 seconds ago that we're gonna go with. I'm Lars Mueller.
I'm Serhiy Sidey.
Bobby Poulter.
And we are gay.
Nah, just this guy to the right.
Like you guys all watch, or most of us watch most of the fights, I guess.
Most of the fights. Yeah, main card. Fell asleep for the main event, but it's like fight camp time, so dude, it's so hard to stay up that late.
I think most people fell asleep during the main event. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The main event.
Yeah.
Should we start from the main event, work our way down, or what?
Yeah, sure. I watched it again this morning.
What'd you think?
I thought Leon just killed him, like probably 4.5 rounds. He dominated. But everyone was saying like Covington didn't like put the pressure on and stuff. I actually think he couldn't. Like every time he threw, he was getting countered and hit, and like when you're getting countered every time, it really makes you overthink and like second guess yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So do you think it was more like I think we talked about it, but it was like, do you think it was like Leon just showing up and like, or Colby just like looking like shit, or is
a little
it
bit of both?
like,
I mean, fuck, Colby's like 35 now. He hasn't fought in what, 2 years?
2 years, yeah.
Yeah, Leon's like in his prime, like on point.
Yeah,
his striking is like all his little feints and like his the way he switches stances constantly. Like he does a really really good job.
For sure. Plus, with like the whole like they say once you become champion, you get 30% more confident, right? Like and like I get like he beat Usman twice and like Usman beat Colby twice, right? And it's like just even those little mind games probably like helped with the confidence for sure.
Well, imagine the confidence of like 10 rounds with one of the best welterweights of all time. Because like Usman, and he did 10 rounds with Usman and beat him both times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
I mean, the second one is insane. It's the best comeback of all time.
Yeah, that was.
Any sport.
Yeah, 100%. From the pep talk into like the fourth round to everything, right? Like to headshot.
It's like an iconic moment that'll live on forever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
so what do you think's next for Edwards?
I think it's a tough one, man, because it's like a welterweight. Who's the top of the welterweight right now? Like we saw
Bilal
Thompson.
Muhammad.
Yeah, Muhammad and him would be a great fight. Who was Muhammad's last fight? Because I'm trying to think of the last.
Sean Brady, no?
Yeah, he beat Sean Brady.
Was that
Sean Brady
his last
just won
fight?
after 2.
Yeah, was that? I'm pretty sure that might have been his last fight.
Yeah, that could be.
Or he might have fought again. Actually, I might be wrong.
Yeah, but like at the top of the contenders, that's really who I can see right now.
Bilal. Yeah, I mean Shavkat.
Yeah.
Bilal.
Shavkat, like he's 17-0, 17 finishes. Like you got it.
Yeah.
I wonder if they like.
He's one away though. I think one or two.
You think still one away? Eh?
But him versus Bilal for the title contention, right? Winner gets a title shot against Leon could be a great option.
Yeah, that could be it for
They're
sure.
both top 5. They both haven't fought each other.
I think there's one more guy.
I feel like there's one more guy too, and I can't think of it too.
Sean Brady just fought in one too, right?
Yeah, but I mean, he's probably 1 or 2 away for sure.
Just feels like there's no one clear.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could see what happens with like Hamzat, or if Usman comes back down and gets a quick win, you could put him right back in.
Yeah.
Because like think of how long he was champ. I don't think you can just like you lose. You have one fight where he's winning and then he got caught and then he lost the next fight and then all of a sudden, people forget about him. But he could come back.
He did so well against Hamzat too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Up a weight class. I wonder if he'll stay up at 85 or he'll come back to
I doubt it, man.
Yeah,
I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt
He looked
it.
pretty big at 85 though. Did you guys see the fight? Like look at the size difference. It's crazy. I
Yeah.
actually thought Hamzat looked smaller than Usman.
Yeah. But we kind of haven't seen Hamzat at 85 either, so you don't know if he even looks big or small at 85, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Pantoja versus Brendan Royval? Did you guys watch? Like, what did you think of that fight?
If I'm honest, that's the only one I didn't watch.
Yeah, I watched it,
What do you
dude.
think about it?
I thought Pantoja, like, I think both guys like didn't fight the best fight, to be honest. Right, Royval, man, like he great boxing. Like in that round 5, man, he was like piecing him up on the feet like crazy. But then he was getting like those takedowns, man, those shots. Like Pantoja was so gassed, and he was still getting him to the ground. Like such basic. Like he was addressing the takedown like when he was already on the hips, and like it was too late at that point, right? And then no urgency from the bottom too, which is like I noticed, right? He just like tried to punch from half guard bottom, side control bottom, and it's like, dude, you gotta get up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, you
especially
have to
in such
force a
close
scramble. Yeah, it was watching fights like that was frustrating, man, because you're just like, come on, man, right?
Especially because Royval was doing so well on the feet.
So well, and you could see how gassed Pantoja was. His body language, man, like. Everything about his body was like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it was definitely a very winnable fight for Royval, right? But like, goddamn.
Yeah, that was an opportunity for him, and I think that like even stylistically, it was like a traditional like grappler versus striker. Royval, if he had stayed on the feet, I think he could have got the win for sure because his boxing looks slick.
He's a good striker.
Yeah, versus Pantoja, his striking was good, but it looked like he was forcing the grappling exchanges, almost like he was uncomfortable on the feet.
Yeah, Pantoja definitely hits hard, but I don't know how like how clean his striking is compared to like, or how comfortable he is with his striking, right, compared to Royval. But good fight. What's next for Pantoja? Not even sure, man. It's hard with that 25-pound division. So it feels like they just kind of recycle guys over and over again.
They need to beef
Davison
that
went up, right?
Figueredo went up. I mean, you got that rematch with it'd be the third fight with Brendan Moreno, right?
They should do that. I'm surprised they didn't give him the rematch right away, to be honest.
But I feel like there's so many triple that they're just trying to like do anything to switch it up, right?
But Moreno is the only guy since DJ left to have any star power at 25.
No, 100%. I agree.
I was shocked, but like maybe this is an opening now that Pantoja got that win. Now let's see. I'd actually want to see that fight. That'd be an interesting one.
Yeah. The Iridium offered me Royval like a couple months ago. Right?
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah.
What did you think about him when they offered you first?
I like him. It's just 25 is tough, man. Like with marketability, it's the only division that I feel like just gets no love.
Isn't it crazy that 35 and 25 are so close to each other?
Yeah.
But there's such a difference in marketing.
Bro, 35 is like the best division in the UFC.
But it's crazy because how's 25 not then?
I know.
Good, right?
But it keeps going lower, right? Like, bro, they used to say that about like 55ers.
Right.
It keeps...
But I feel like because it caps at 25, that's a division that's just kind of like...
That's it right now.
Yeah, right? Like, god damn.
They added 115 pounds.
Yeah.
Then 25 gets some love.
I would like to see... Well, the thing is, a lot of guys at 25, they end up going to 35. Like Garbrandt fought at 25, went to 35. Yeah. Dillashaw, Henry Cejudo, even DJ. Like all these guys go from 25 to 35.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe it's just because maybe they leave because there's not enough bulk to the division, or maybe they leave and that's why there isn't a bulk to the division.
Like DJ was like the craziest. Like he got no love at all. How many defense do you have? Like
a crazy amount. I don't remember the number, but a crazy amount.
That flying armbar.
Flying armbar, man. Yeah, all that stuff, dude. And like still just like, yeah. But like, I mean, I think him going to 1 definitely helped his star power and stuff. Like they clearly respect that, like just like the true martial artist kind of stuff out there way more, right?
Yeah.
Because the UFC won that trade though for sure.
The Ben Askren.
That is such a crazy. I just forgot about that. Yeah.
2 fights. Gone.
Damn, bro, that is a crazy trade. I can't believe was that the only trade that like has happened like
so,
that?
Yeah, I can't think of it.
That's crazy.
You just wouldn't see it with the UFC, really, right? Like, yeah. And the fact that they did it for Askren and like hated him before that is it's kind of funny.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. But then he would have been a massive star if he won.
Yeah,
people loved him like in the press conference and stuff.
Yeah, man,
he's super funny.
Yeah, just maybe just came in a little too late past his prime, and then again higher level competition in the UFC than the guys he was fighting. I think at the end of the day.
Yeah, that was a good question for a while, like him versus GSP when like they were both running through guys.
I truly think
GSP would have killed him.
I think GSP
would have.
Yeah, for sure.
Now we know what the answer would have been.
Yeah, but it would have been fun to see at least.
I love the shit with Ben Askren and Chase Hooper though, where like he's my son. And he literally looks like an older version of Chase Hooper.
Ben Askren, or sorry.
No, but don't you remember when Chase Hooper went up to George Masvidal and he's like, "Why'd you not call my dad?" And he actually scared him. And he's like, that was your dad? He's like, nah.
The funny thing is he didn't know who Chase Hooper was.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, it's honestly Sean O'Malley, Chase Hooper, fucking Ben Askren.
They're all brothers.
They're all brothers, bro. Long lost brothers.
We know which one has the mental health issues.
Yeah, facts. Goddamn.
Yeah. Who else fought last time? It was a Ferguson and Pimbla fight.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, dude. Ferguson's really just gotta hang up those gloves, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, when it was round 3 and you heard David Goggins like yelling at him, but he wasn't receptive, man. Like you see Ferguson's eyes, he was like listening, but it wasn't like hyping him up. He was kind of like just kind of got, when you lose your fighter. It really felt like that in that moment, bro.
Yeah.
But dude, it just like, man, there's a time
from like
exactly.
Yeah, that's very sad.
There's a time, man. Like there's a time and place to like hang up those gloves, man. And like, I don't know if he's just maybe wanted one more win, you know, and finish on a high note. But it's just like, it's time, dude. You're a legend, but like, how much you can't botch your career that much more.
Yeah, and it's like almost, you know, what's gonna hurt your legend more? Is it fighting guys that are at your level and you keep losing, you know, 6-7 losses in a row? Or is it even more dead when you start losing those fights and you start fighting guys that have less and less names? And it's like, what's worse for your career? Do you just like end on fighting these big names? You know, once you can't getting these wins anymore and having your performance suffer, it's almost better to just, you know, hang up the gloves, especially the career he's had.
Yeah, man. It's like he's also lost to absolute killers. Like it's just like finish him, man. Just call it.
Nobody would hold him to it if he was like right now. I'd be like, wow, he's still a legend.
Yeah, 100%, dude. And he just has the balls to take on these like young killers, you know.
But that was a lose for Pimblett.
That was, man.
He doesn't get much worse than that. You know,
yeah.
You beat Tony Ferguson. You were supposed to beat him. You lose to Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, 100%. Right.
You think he looked better? Like his chin was still up a little bit, but
he definitely looked like he had something to prove.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's
like,
a dog. Like
he had something to prove.
His striking skill, obviously his ground skills are very good. His striking skills, like his chin's up a little bit, but he's just a fighter.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, he's down to fight, man.
Yeah.
And then that Emmett versus Mitchell fight, bro, that was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the nastiest. That might have been the nastiest overhand knockout like I've seen ever, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like literally, the dude was in a seizure after that, man. Like that was crazy.
When they flipped the camera back over to him, and he's like
crazy.
Not paying that back.
That
didn't do any respect to Mitchell.
No.
God damn, dude. We're just like, yeah, like just walked into that big shaw.
He like just jumped straight into it.
Yeah.
It's wild though, because his chin didn't even like turn. It like hit him, and he like went straight back, and then just.
Oh man, but like
collapsed.
Emmett torqued that thing with everything he had.
He throws everything he has.
Everything he had in his
Everything
shot.
he
That
had.
is a scary man to fight.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
Yeah.
So jacked, just a 5'6" tank, man. Absolute tank. But yeah, dude, that sucks for Bryce, dude. I actually like Bryce, but that's gonna be a hard one to recover from for sure, man.
It's like life altering.
Yeah.
Potentially. I mean, you know, there's so much good stuff out there now for recovery, especially for high level athletes. I think he can definitely come back. But it's
as long as he follows that shit too, bro, because you know,
man.
yeah, you don't know that guy, man.
Some guys, you're just not sure.
He's probably sparring tomorrow. Like he's back to it, dude.
God.
Like,
don't say that.
I know, but
That
unfortunately,
hurts my head just
yeah,
thinking
I
about
know. Unfortunately, man, like,
I was telling Serhiy in the car. He went on Tucker Carlson and was like,
This is after the fight?
Before. So he had been on it like a while back. And then he goes on again. He's like, I gotta tell you, like last time I was on, I'd been praying for a wife, like all the stuff I went on your show, and then this like beautiful woman DM'd me, seeing me on Tucker Carlson. We got married, we have a kid, and we named it Tucker.
He's straight out of a comic book, man.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But that's why I like him, because he is such a character. Man, he's like, he is like him on the Theo Vaughn podcast. They're like brothers. They're long lost brothers.
100%. They look the same.
They talk the same, dude. I think Theo's like, oh my god, like I play this as an act, and you're just that person.
I think he goes home and thinks about what would Bryce Mitchell do.
Yeah,
what would he say about
100%.
Ideas for the pod.
Yeah, man. That's 296. That was the last pay per view of the year. Wild. Yeah, last one, good one. And then I don't think, is there any more fights till 297? I don't even think
like
so.
A fight night or anything?
Yeah, I don't even think so.
I have no idea, to be honest.
That's crazy, man. And then 297 next, Toronto.
Oh, we didn't even write down Shavkat and Wonderboy.
Oh yeah, Shavkat, Wonderboy too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just think Wonderboy looks old, at this point.
I think he looks. He's like a true martial artist, man. He seems like a guy who definitely takes care of all his bases and stuff, like recovery, nutrition and stuff. But bro, I just think Shavkat's just on a different level, man. Like you're 17-0 with 17 finishes, and he's been fighting like high level competition since he wasn't like start his pro debut, man.
Yeah.
I watched all his there's like a video of all his fights and like to talk to, and like everybody he fought, bro, from the beginning were killers. Like he hasn't had easy fights.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude, and he's finishing everyone.
Yeah.
It's actually absolutely insane. Yeah. So, goddamn, dude.
That side on style, like when they really pressure it,
Mm-hmm.
he looks like really uncomfortable with his back against the cage, and he has to square up, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then Wonderboy has to square up, and he's not like in a stance really. But even look good, Andre Feely.
Oh, I missed that fight.
Right hand.
I missed that one as
so
well.
fast.
Yo, Team Alpha Male went 3-0, 3 first round KOs last night.
Garbrandt too.
Yeah,
Garbrandt.
that's awesome.
Garbrandt's knockout was wild too. That was just a crazy fight.
Yeah,
He's an example of a guy that went down in competition and is coming back up again now.
Yeah.
But he was young when he had to go down, I guess.
Yeah, man, that's the thing with the sport, bro. If you can stick to it, man, like you could come back out of it, or you may never come back from it, right?
Like your life might change.
Yeah, but no, he looks good, man. I'm happy for him, dude. I do like Cody, man. I think he's a really exciting fighter, and yeah, dude, that one guy's hair though, dude, that was actually insane. Brian Keller, did you see?
Yeah, what do you call that?
I don't know, man. What was that?
I'm gonna get that. What do you guys think?
Dude, if you ever got that, I wouldn't hang out with you. Swear to God.
You're
There's no
kicked
way.
off. Get the hell out of here.
There's no way, man. Or I'd just be like, yo, you had to wear a hood all the time. But like, I didn't even realize that till like I saw the knockout. I'm like, what is on the back of his head?
That's the worst haircut of all time.
I don't know. I don't know who thought it was.
Like, imagine trying to get girls with that haircut, dude. You can't.
I don't think that's his first priority.
You don't think so, though?
If you're bald like that, you have one option: shave your head.
But yeah,
the
exactly.
option.
So why would you ever
That's
leave
it.
that hair on the back of your head like that? Yeah,
Like, what are you doing?
Swag.
dude, it's God.
Party in the back.
No, the only thing worse is getting knocked out by a guy with hair like that.
That's true.
That's
Yeah,
true. But maybe that's what he's trying
Yeah.
to install in Garbrandt. Like, if I knock you out, you're gonna go viral, not because of you getting knocked out, because of my fucking
Yeah,
hair.
dude, fuck, that would suck. Added pressure before the fight. Like, oh God, this guy's hair is so shit. He knocks me out. It's gonna look so bad. Fuck, man.
If I get knocked out by this guy, I'm retired.
Yeah, that's what fighters actually think about. It's like, oh God, I got this crazy fight going on.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, this dude's hair is so bad.
Yeah.
And the fight in the stands was crazy. Strickland.
Yo, it pans to them and they're like
Popped off right after that. Yeah.
well, yeah, well, you can see like what he like turns around for like fake shoots him, and he kind of moves his head and then starts saying some shit, and then you can see Strickland just kind of like get pissed off, and it goes off, and then Rogan's just going off, right? He's like, what the hell? And dude, I went on Twitter right away, and I'm like trying to find it, like where do I find the clip of this, right? But that was crazy. He told some kids to move, got on the chair and jumped, right?
He escalated that so fast. It's like, you talk shit, Strickland just like turns around, move. Boom, fucking
Yeah, but
straight assault.
But Dana literally said he's like, that was my fault. I sat them next to each
I
other.
mean, why would you sit two guys?
Yeah.
Do you think that was planned? To hype up the Toronto card.
I don't know. Like it worked perfectly.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be planned.
right.
Shit like that doesn't happen.
You don't think so?
You put Sean Strickland next to somebody he doesn't like.
But this
Two
could
rows
just be a
down.
screw up. It could just be a screw up.
It could be.
There's
Yeah.
no. It's fake.
But like, not one UFC staff was like, yo, those guys are like really close to each other right now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a guy.
but the camera pan, it's like, oh, that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, there was a guy beside Drickus who looked like he was almost his bodyguard, and I was like, oh, he's gonna get in the middle.
That guy fights in the UFC.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I saw it today, yeah. AJ posted like a thing about him. And then beside him was Brendan Allen.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But like, nobody got into it. Nobody, like, it took them like a few seconds to even anybody like jump in.
Brendan Allen's the funniest reaction though. He just stands there laughing.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want you probably wouldn't want to get between Drickus and Sean Strickland.
No,
and
dude,
Scrappin',
I
especially
am-
how they were going at it.
And then I'd just be loving to watch that, to be honest. Just front row, just
Imagine a little 35er jump.
hey guys, cut it out! Stop! Don't make me knock you guys out!
Dana said you guys aren't allowed to fight.
Oh my god! But yeah, that's crazy, man. Because it could have built hype, but that's also one of those things where like, dude, someone can get injured. That fight's in 5 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that could like,
Imagine you get a bad cut on the top of your head.
boom. That's it, right? Concussion, boom. Now all of a sudden, main event gone for 297.
Yeah.
I gotta step in and fucking a welterweight. Like what the fuck, dude? Like
Welterweight?
Welterweight.
Middleweight?
middleweight shit. Yeah,
It's another
damn.
weight class.
Damn. I feel like you just see me and I'm just bulking. I'm like, fuck, boys. Dana said I had to do it.
Okay, who would you rather fight, Sean Strickland or Drickus Duplessis?
Oh, that's a tough one.
You gotta pick one.
I would
I feel like
pick.
you could run from Drickus easier.
I'd pick Drickus. Yeah.
You're just in there with the Hulk, though, man.
I
literally is just, and there's no way you're knocking
I
out.
know, but Strickland's
no
gonna talk shit while he's beating me up, and I'm like,
fair.
you know what I mean?
And it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be slow and painful.
I'd rather just fucking deal. Yeah, I'd go.
He's gonna enjoy it a little bit.
He's gonna yell at you while you're on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm really happy there's weight classes in MMA, bro. Like, I came in this shit in the right time, man.
Yeah,
I couldn't
the
imagine.
perfect body type for MMA.
Legit, bro. I couldn't imagine like 20 years ago. Like, I'd be fucked, man. Like, I would have to just juice up and just I mean, like, I'd be tall enough, but I would have to get like fucking jacked, bro.
Can you even grow those legs?
I could if I was on all the fucking.
Quick round of trend.
If you saw it wasn't around, bro, I'd be good.
Hey, it's not around anymore.
No, it is. It is, dude. It's literally. You saw it. You guys think that you saw it is gone, but it's the exact same app with just a different name on it.
It's not gone yet.
It's not gone. Well, no, you saw it still there, but like I already registered for the new one, and it's the exact same stuff, like the same whereabouts information, the same like the app is the same. You know, just it's under a different name.
Yeah. We were talking about it. I don't understand why they just don't build an app where it tracks you. Like, why do you have to put your whereabouts in? And then you fail if they're not.
I know that is weird, man.
Track the person.
I know. I feel like it could. Yeah.
Probably.
It could be some weird shit.
Track you at all times.
Yeah,
Bryce Mitchell would freak out.
Yeah. A lot of fighters would probably be like, "Yo, I don't want to do this." But no, the whereabouts stuff is tricky, man. Because like even today, I actually remembered I put my whereabouts at the gym to like 4, and I realized, oh shit, we were gone. Yeah. Right, I was at the photo shoot and all that stuff, so I didn't even realize. But like
they show up at Steamhall.
I put down last week. Last week I put Steamol, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like I literally put it in the app that I'm there from this time to this time. Yeah.
Smart.
I just have to because.
Well, like, what's the protocol with that? If like you aren't there, do you get a warning or is it?
You get 2 warnings, and then but by the 3rd one, man, you get like that written report and like you can get suspended. Like literally the 3rd time you get suspended. Yeah. It was just crazy. But I don't know if it like for example I don't know if I was at BTC or sorry if I said I was at BTC and like say I'm at my house and they call. Can I just drive to BTC real quick? Like, will they wait for me? You know what I mean? Or do I automatically fail?
Probably could.
I bet you if they called you and you were like within reasonable distance, like, yeah, sorry, I went home to do this.
Yeah, I'm 10 minutes away. Yeah.
I think they gotta understand that you're a fighter, you're living a busy life, especially in camp, right? Like,
yeah.
But they were like, it sounded like they were doing some messed up stuff. Like it's like the night before weigh-ins, and it's like waking the guy up at like 5
yeah,
a.m.
that would
So
absolutely
like,
suck, man.
Yeah.
Especially like.
That.
Yeah, especially if like, dude, like you know how long it takes usually, even if you could fall asleep. Sometimes, you know what I mean. Like sometimes you don't even fall asleep, but like fuck, it takes a few hours. You finally kind of drizzle off at the end of the night, and then you get a call unless you saw it, dude. Oh, that would absolutely suck.
Like, sit in the fucking corner. I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
you can wait till I get up.
You wouldn't be able to sleep with some dude sitting in your fucking corner.
Yeah, depends on how tired you are.
Well, that's the first.
Like if you're cutting weight, you can't sleep for a while, right? Like that shit's hard.
Yeah. It's hard, man.
Like, get it over with. Get out of my house so I can go back to bed.
Yeah, but you probably, dude. What about like if they're doing a piss test? Like, can you even pee, bro? Like, you're so dehydrated, man. Do you know what I mean?
Is it all a piss test?
There is a blood test. The one I did was a piss test, though. So
they came to you.
They came to BTC, bro. Yeah, they came to BTC, dude.
You feel cool.
No, so the true story is like this. I wasn't even in camp yet, and I ate like a tiny little edible, and and then like all of a sudden you saw the show. I just see these 2 people with a face mask come in, and they're like they come right to me, and I'm like, first of all, I'm like, who are these weirdos in the face masks? They walk up to me and they're like, where you saw it, and I start panicking. I'm like, oh my god, I just ate an edible. And then I'm like, oh wait, like that's okay, like, you know what I mean? But like obviously you forget about it, and I'm like, oh no, you know what I mean? And then I just like, did you just use the washroom? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, oh well, we gotta hang out with you till like you go to the washroom again. Yeah. So pretty much they like watched me like stretch for like 45 minutes, and like I just chugged electrolyte, bro. I was just chugging water, and then finally I was able to go, and then we got it done, man. It was my first time. Nice. I got a pen. I used a pen.
Nice.
Yeah, that was cool. That is cool. I actually used a pen for my journal, so it's a nice pen. It's got like a little thing, like a little eraser thing that can like press on the iPad, you know, like clicks on the
iPad. Yeah, a fancy one.
Yeah. So it was a fancy pen. Yeah.
They're not messing around. They're
yeah, but that was my USADA experience, and I'm just like waiting for the next one, but it hasn't happened yet.
Nice to hear that the funding is going somewhere into the pen.
Dude, legit. It's a nice pen though, dude. Honestly, man, like. I haven't like usually I just lose pens, but this pen I'm like I make sure I don't lose it.
Are you gonna put your reminder to breathe on the pen as well? Or is that just on the background of your phone?
I just tatted that on my body.
I was just about to say.
I have it literally. Breathe, bro. It actually says it.
Wakes up every morning. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I need reminders, dude. Okay.
It's gonna be crazy on UFC 297, man. Just to go through the whole thing. They want to take that week off work and just be in the city.
Yeah, dude. I was telling Lars we'll do a podcast. So we can do a podcast fight week in the hotel in like Toronto, which would be crazy.
That'd be fun.
Which would be cool, right? But yeah, man, I'm pumped to do all this stuff, dude. The media stuff, all the fucking get the gear and like get the locker room stuff, like all that, man. It's gonna be super cool. The like the actual ceremonial weigh-ins.
Yeah, true.
That'll be cool. Yeah.
Have they sent you like the obligations that?
Yeah, it was on the contract. It was like 5 hours of media on fight week for me. It was like something like that. But I think they want me there on Tuesday. So
like in the hotel.
Yeah, so it's like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'll probably that's like 5 hours of media. So whatever I got to do there. But yeah, you know what's gonna be the craziest part, bro? Fucking partying in Toronto after a fucking.
I thought you didn't really want to go out. You wanted to watch the rest of the fights and shit.
Well, apparently from again, this might be different now, but apparently for the fighters, man, like they you do the post-fight interview or whatever, and apparently they take you out of the venue. Yeah.
So I could probably like try and get us to some sort of like bar where they pay you to be there.
That'd be crazy, man.
Yeah.
Well, so like after you fight, can you come into the box with us to watch?
I'm dude, honestly, because like I know I saw Jazz and like after Vancouver they were on the floor, so I'm just gonna like sneak my way. I'm gonna sneak my way up.
What are they gonna tell you now?
Yeah, like I'll sneak my way to the box, man. Like it's fine. But
bro, it'd be great. Like even if the fights end at like 12:30 and then we go to the bar after for like an hour or two.
Well, 100%, man. But like I also want to like, cause that's what I want. Cause I know like there's gonna be a crazy happy dad party and stuff too, right? So I wonder like how do we get into that?
Well, I'm sure if we just go in the lodge.
I just gotta fucking virally KO this guy and then like make like that's what I have to do.
I saw Sean has like ownership in Happy Dad. He's not just signed.
Oh wow, yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
that's actually crazy, really.
Well, yeah, and then I was like, I wonder if that means it'd be tougher for you to ever be signed by them because he's a 35 or
right. Yeah. But who knows, man? Maybe
by the time you're up at the top, like is Sean still there?
Yeah, 100%. I just actually signed a deal with Forged Irish Stout. That's Conor McGregor's beer.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I swear to God. Guzman just got me that like a couple days ago. Yeah.
Nice.
And you got the mushroom thing. That was technically through me.
But I haven't got any contracts for that, by the way.
Oh, I think it should be coming.
Okay, yeah, but I actually signed the Forged Irish Stout one. Yeah, so that's gonna be cool. So I mean, I don't know, like this. So if I'm up with them, I probably can't even be with Happy Dad for I signed for 3 months.
Well,
so they renegotiate for 3 months, right? But yeah, so that's pretty.
That's cool. A good length of a deal too, because you can like then when it's up, it'll be after your fight. Your stock will be a little bit higher.
So dude, that's why I think I signed at the perfect time, right? Like about a month from the fight, and then like everything will kind of blow up, and then hopefully when I renegotiate after, it's like, oh shit, yeah, like you said, the stock went up.
What are they? I'll bleep it if you say it. But
yeah, it was $100 for now a month.
That's unreal.
And then a bunch of like merch and stuff, and then also one paid trip. Like to like do something with them a year.
Way.
Yeah. That's so I don't know what that is yet, but
it'd
be cool if that would be crazy though, right?
Imagine.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Yeah.
I wonder how Goiza got that connection.
I'm not sure, man.
I've seen
he's
him.
A G, man. Like,
I've seen them sponsor a couple of fighters though that were like on their.
Oh, okay.
I saw like who was it? I don't know if it was on actually like a local fighter because it was part of their banner. I saw it on there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they like sponsor a couple of guys if they're starting.
Well, I know they're just coming to Canada, so they're probably trying to like sponsor Q guys from like this area, right?
I think it was the Unified fights where
So Unified, I think the event got sponsored by them.
Oh, okay. So I was like, I swear I saw.
And I'm pretty sure Guzman did that too. Guzman did that too. Yeah.
For
Unified,
he's pretty big with Unified.
Yeah.
They did, like he did most of the content for this last one, but it's like it was up instantly.
Yeah, he kills it.
Usually like. So and so got knocked out, shit, and then you can't find the highlight.
Yeah,
and then
he's on it right away.
That it was up right away. Like
that's
Cody's
awesome.
was up right away, and then
Cody had a crazy KO,
nice
dude.
That was.
He looked good, man.
Yeah.
That because that Harley.
I thought it was a knockout.
Well, dude, Harley King's no joke, man.
Oh, okay.
He is no joke, dude. I've seen him. He's got some pretty nasty KOs, bro, and he's 3-1, and he's actually like legit, dude. And his only loss, he was absolutely smashing the guy, and then he ended up getting caught in like a ninja choke.
Yeah. That was Zuniga, right?
Yeah, which was a crazy comeback, man.
That was.
Yeah, but Cody's 6-0 now and looking to get the Ultimate Fighter, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah, he was talking.
Someone mentioned that.
And he literally, which was crazy, he had the interview for the Ultimate Fighter. He said that morning, and he got that knockout that night.
That's amazing.
And he had the sickest
He's
post.
gone.
He had the
He's
sickest.
on
Yeah,
for
he got the
sure.
sickest post fight. He's like, I did part 1 of my interview this morning. This is part 2. I was like, that's sick. That's sick. That's sick. But that's pretty like crazy. Like you're doing the interview the day of your fight, bro.
It's gotta be like a motivator if there
Yeah.
is any.
Yeah. It's like holy shit, dude. I just go like this is literally my job interview.
Yeah, that's unreal.
So yeah, hopefully he gets in on that, man. 6-0, that's like perfect, dude. Like
Especially like taking no damage in that fight.
6-0, and like he's finishing a lot of guys too.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
He's got heavy hands. What weight is he?
My weight, 135.
Oh, is it 35?
Yeah. He started his career like me at 145, and he's been working his way down to 135. He's a
Good
solid,
size for that.
solid big 135er. Yeah. Yeah, dude, got some crazy 135 talent coming up too here too.
Yeah, well, isn't Amin looking to get on the Ultimate
Yeah,
Fighter as well?
yeah.
He
yeah.
said he had
had
an interview, said it went
too.
well.
Yeah, it went well.
That's awesome, man.
Which would be crazy, man. Which would be crazy.
Especially after the performances he had. Was he said 5 straight? Like that's
5
crazy.
straight, man. 5 straight. Yeah. I think that's a crazy cool story too, right, for the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm hoping
The one before this last one, the KO was wild.
that was
That knee?
insane.
Oh.
Yeah.
But didn't it break his orbital
Orbital
bone?
bone, yeah.
That was as
Yeah, man.
violent.
Honestly,
as it gets.
yeah, dude. I mean, is like if he can perform like that every time, like, god damn,
He's got
bro.
all the skills, man.
He's got all the skills, yeah. So, yeah, that'll be cool, man. Just all the boys fucking. Imagine he got on the Ultimate Fighter, dude. That'd be fucking crazy,
This
bro.
area's booming, man. Like everybody's coming. You know, I think it's really like, obviously Malott is at the top, but like I think there's gonna be a lot of people coming in behind the door behind him. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I think it is too, man. You like see the guys you're training with making it, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, there it is. It's
But
in
then
reach.
also those high organizations realize that like, oh, there's talent in that area,
Right.
And they start looking at it as well, right? And it's like as a favor to some of Malott's not there yet, but it's like how many guys at City Kickboxing got signed
Right.
just because they're at
Right.
City
Same
Kickboxing?
thing with like
Yeah.
with Connor's gym, right? Yeah.
The Connors especially, they weren't. As skilled
I'm
as
sure.
the
I'm
City
sure
Kickboxing
Team
guys.
Alpha Male too. How many guys
Yeah.
probably got opportunities from Team Alpha Male, right? Like,
Well, I mean,
Who's
Ramon
flocked
got
to the stars?
like him getting another opportunity on the Contender Series was like probably because the relationship with them as well.
yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. There's got to be something there because he's like, as soon as you get one superstar come out of a gym or like an area,
Yeah.
you see just so many people go there. They start training there. They want to train with the best, so they see
Right.
that, and then all of a sudden, now you got 4, 5, 6 guys signed, and then now you're a Mecca gym.
Yeah, right. Plus, like again, like like Sean Shelby, the matchmakers, like they can talk to Faber and be like, you obviously know who's good, who's not. Like
who you seeing coming
who
up?
you seeing coming up, right? Like,
But also, like, guys don't get good by themselves. Like, you know, iron sharpens iron at the end of the day. I hate the saying, but
it's
you
true, dude. No, it's
know,
true.
Yeah.
100%.
I guarantee 90% of the time, when you see a stud come out of nowhere, especially maybe from a gym you haven't heard, if you look in that gym, there'll be a lot of savages in that gym. Now
Yeah,
they maybe just haven't been found yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the cool thing, man. That's when like you can see the hot spots blow up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're like, oh shit! All of a sudden, all this emerging talent starts popping up,
Yeah.
and that becomes like, that was like, I mean, even like with TriStar right back in the day,
Yeah.
GSP, and then there's a couple guys coming out of there, but. Yeah, man.
Tristan now is a bit more hype than what they produce, I think.
But I think that's why our area is like that area that's gonna do that next,
yeah.
man. With all with NTT and Aegis and
100%.
like for sure, dude.
There's so many guys here and they all train together. It's like, it's not like some cultures in the sport where it's, it's you train with your gym and you don't expand elsewhere. It's like around here, everybody trains with each other. You get the best sparring partners, best training partners, and then at the end of the day, you go back to your home gym and you got something to work off of because you've now tested yourself against other good guys in the area.
Is it negative a little bit because you don't have as many guys to fight because they're your teammates technically?
That definitely is a part of it for
Yeah.
sure. But it's like
There's enough guys to fight. Though.
there's enough guys, man. There's enough guys.
There's a lot.
That's why you go to like out west, bro. You go to Quebec, right? Like
Yeah.
there is enough.
Well, the organizations are popping up, man. Like, I mean, obviously BFL is doing a great job.
Mhm.
Unified now is really stepping up.
Samurai MMA.
Samurai
That's where like
popped
Thomas
up.
and Amina are fighting next. Yeah.
Obviously BTC's doing theirs, and I wonder if Prospect will end up coming back.
Yeah.
But they did a boxing show or a Muay Thai show recently.
They did. It was an amateur kickboxing Muay Thai show. I
Yeah,
think.
that was weird. When I saw it, I was really, really surprised, to be honest. But
Yeah.
who knows if we'll get back into pro MMA or not.
Who knows? I hope so. They had great shows, man.
Yeah.
They had their shows in Rebel. Like they had sick venues. They had lots of people come out. It was always packed.
The Unified one's in Rebel, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That'll be a crazy card.
That's a crazy.
Is that the one that Mateo's on the top?
Yeah, Mateo, Tony versus Louis Jourdain, man. That's the fight I'm the most excited for by far, bro.
Yeah.
Those are the two best flyweights in Canada, maybe even North America, right?
Can't believe Louis is a flyweight, bro. That's insane. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
But bro, like Tony's an absolute beast. Louis is an absolute beast. Like
they fought before. So who won the first one?
Louis won the first one, but bro, it was such a competitive back and forth brawl. I think it was an unanimous decision, but I remember watching it being like, this was really fucking close.
It was years ago too, though.
Oh, years ago, and it was at 135, not 125. The Tony went up to 135 for that one.
Yeah,
which was crazy.
Like I said, that'll be like one of the most exciting fights.
100%. Both guys have such exciting styles, right?
Yeah. Winner goes to the UFC, probably.
It has to be. Man.
How could you not?
Yeah. Tony had a.
Well, both those guys should be in the UFC. To be honest, but that's the thing. Like, you look at the flyweight division. Like, both these guys would add hype to the UFC flyweight division from the get go. You got Charles's brother, and then you got Tony, who's like literally a wild man with like crazy knockouts, and like he just like he's a funny character too.
100%.
Right? Like his last interview was so fucking funny in Kingston. Oh, dude, he was just such a bro, man. Yeah. Like it was so funny. I'll show it to you after, dude. It was hilarious, but like you're like, fuck, dude, this is exactly what like a flyweight division would need. A guy like him, bro. Yeah. He's just like swearing on the mic. He's talking to his boys, and dude, I'm telling you, it was like I watched the interview like 5 times, like over and over again. I'm like, this is so fucking hilarious. The mullet, bro. Yeah.
The tattoo on like the middle of his chest.
Yeah, no, dude, he fucking kills it, dude.
Yeah, he's a savage too.
Yeah, so that'd be crazy, man. That'll be cool.
TJ was saying at first that the UFC told him like they're not interested.
I know, I guess so.
I don't get that at all.
Yeah, I thought that he was looking to get on that UFC card if something happened.
Like the Toronto one?
Yeah. Where he was hoping to do that because that's why he took the fight on the Unified. And he's like, if something happens,
right?
But you never know, man. Like with that star power, like you were saying, or like a one win for either of those guys.
Just sucks that whoever loses is gonna have to win like 2-3 more in a row before they get looked at again. You know,
that's the fucking game.
That's the game. I know it's tough, but that could be 2 years.
I feel like at some point in your career, whether you're at 8, 9, 10 pro fights, you have to at least beat one stud. And then you're in the UFC, especially if you're not going to the Contender Series, because if he beats a Louis Jourdain or Louis wins, then do you really have to go to Contender because you just fought a stud? Yeah, you could probably get signed.
You're doing a Contender Series fight on just like a regional show.
100%.
Yeah. Some of these American guys though, it seems like they're like 10-0 and they just fought absolute cans.
Oh, it happens all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. Because there's just so many like more of these little promotions, bro, out there, right?
Did you see the Ukrainian fighter who got into the UFC and he completely faked his whole record?
Yeah, man, I did.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
He's not in the UFC no more.
No, they found out and cut him, but he was.
Did they cut him before he fought?
I think on fight week. I don't know.
I don't know. I think he might. No, because I think what they did is they took all those fights out. Oh. And he had way less fights on his actual record, but then I think he lost.
Oh, he's not a very good fighter. Yeah, he was like
making. You know what his name is?
No, it's like super Ukrainian. Yeah, it's crazy. He was like making up promotions, making up fights. He legally changed his name because he had a losing record, so that he had like crazy.
That's wild, man.
That is actually.
Yeah.
Can't believe
it worked though. Like. Sort of. He got caught, but he made it technically to the UFC.
He got the UFC fight kit.
Yeah, he got the fight
I did it, baby.
And he must have had a manager that had like all the pull.
Yeah.
Like how does a manager just like
miss
that?
Well, a lot like Sherdog kind of missed it. Like all these.
Like Sherdog's an algorithm, right? Like they don't care. They don't know. Like they don't watch the fights themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, like who does all the tapology stuff too?
Is it like Wikipedia where it's like a community that just like inputs stuff, you think?
I'm sure somebody runs the site.
I wonder if it's the promotion that adds it. Like BFL would add in, like after their fight would add in there.
I could see that. I could see somebody being in charge of that.
Yeah. That'd be like the connection to go,
Because like sometimes like I've seen fights where they just don't get put on your record.
Yeah.
Smaller promotions. Or even an amateur fight, same thing.
I know amateur fights for sure, but yeah, I don't. Must be some crazy like low key promotion if it's pro and it doesn't get put on the record. You know what I mean?
It's on the reserve.
Yeah.
I remember when I was supposed to fight in an Indiana card, they sent an email out to the fighters. They're like, to all the rumors that are saying if you fight, your record won't go on Sure Dog, that is completely untrue. The fact that they had to clarify that, I'm like, oh no.
Well, that's the unfortunate thing, because that's what kind of waste of a fight. It's like, if it doesn't go on your record.
Yeah, I mean, it's experience, but 100% as a pro fight, like, if it doesn't go on your record, I'd be very concerned about the promotion that I'm fighting for. Because it's not on your record for a reason.
What ended up happening to that guy, do you know?
The guy that had the heart attack?
Yeah, maybe we should explain
still,
the story.
Still recovering, man.
Yeah.
But like, is he like recovering, like better?
So man, since that day, he's been basically a vegetable. He can't talk, can't speak. They kept him alive, man. Those bills, their family must be.
Oh God, in the States, yeah. But, just so everybody knows, some guy got knocked out and he had a heart attack, I guess.
He had heart failure in the cage.
Yeah, and then the rest of the card was canceled, and then now he's pretty much a vegetable. Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Scary stuff, man. You know, it was an amateur fight. Kid was 20 years
old.
Was
it amateur?
Yeah. It was amateur. Wow. It was the first fight of the night.
You're the savage. Aren't you like the only one who's like, I still want to fight?
Man, how you drove? Lyndon and I and Marlena drove literally 11 hours to get there. I'm like, I don't care. Made weight. Yeah. Like it was a hard camp. I had 2 fights pull through months before. I'm like, I don't care. Like everyone could die in the cage before. I'm ready to fight right now.
Line me up, baby.
Yeah, line me up. It was obviously sad. Like I think at that moment though, like it just didn't set in how serious the situation was.
Yeah,
you probably didn't know how serious it was yet.
No, because everyone's like, oh, he went down, but they're bringing him to the hospital. Yeah. No word yet. But I'm like, okay, then let's go. Like let's keep going. Yeah. Until after the drive home, you're like, shit, man. Like some kid just because at that point his heart had stopped.
Yeah.
So but it just blows my mind because you were like warming up at that point.
I had my hands wrapped.
That's crazy, dude.
Like, and when they came back and were like, hey, we're doing a vote on to see if you guys are still interested in fighting because like this is hard. A lot of you guys know this guy. It's a lot of local fighters, and man, like the amount of people that didn't want to fight. Yeah. They narrowed it down to 3 fights left out of 12.
Wow. And then they just called it.
Yeah. But yeah. Props to my opponent for saying yes too. But I mean, damn.
Yeah. Did you guys almost fight in the parking lot or something?
Yeah, I was like, hey, for you. I was like, because I remember coming up to him right before he went into.
You actually almost fought him?
No. Okay. I went up to him right before they took the vote. I'm like, hey, like you're still down to scrap, right? Like we're gonna do this. And he's like, yeah, man, I don't care. If we gotta do this in the parking lot, I'll do it. I'm like, all right, this guy's game.
Super American.
Yeah, super American.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
And then you had to drive all the way back.
That was a long drive, my man.
Dude, that drive back was that sucked? That drive sucked?
Honestly, man, I was so like out of it. I was
kind of zoned out of it.
Yeah, I was zoned out. I was just driving. I drove the whole way home.
No way. Did you eat
not a break.
Any snacks or
no, I couldn't eat anything. I just like I was depressed, man. I was like, man, I trained so hard just for this to happen, but fuck, it's the fight game, man. It's crazy shit.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of pullouts and stuff you've had is insane.
Oh, yeah. It's been a year, but
yeah.
On to the next, man. March should come back, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, bro. That is literally the game, man. Shit just goes like that, and you're just like, you just gotta roll with it, man. You just have to roll with it, dude. And some people are just not meant to fucking do it. But, like, you just have to, like, you fucking handle it really well, bro. Like,
sometimes better than others, man.
Sorry?
Sometimes better than others.
Yeah, we all have days, man.
Yeah, we all have days.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what makes you a fighter, right? Like, this shit is the probably hardest shit you can do in the world.
I think so. It's the toughest sport in the world, I think, for sure.
But it's also, like, the most fucking exciting thing. Like, I have no attention span for anything else anymore, dude. You know what I mean? Nothing, man. No other sport. No other sport, dude. No other, like, thing, man. Like, it's crazy, because... Yeah.
But you've also become like obsessed with it. Like you can tell even looking outside, like everything you do is like it's based around optimization. If you're not doing the sport, think about it. If you're not thinking about it, you're wondering when you can think about it next.
Meditating, grounding yourself.
Yeah, grounding yourself. Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I'm so pumped for this cold plunge sauna thing, boys. Like,
that's
we're gonna have to like cycle if only 2 people can fit.
I'm hoping, dude.
I'm going in there. You at the same time. I don't care.
I'm really
sitting on both real
I'm hoping it's a 3-person sauna, dude.
Honestly, man, take
it. If it's like pay fit, bro.
Whatever. It is, even if it's tight, it's fine.
We're just sweating on top of each other.
I don't know. Would be the first time.
Yeah, facts.
True.
Oh man, that's gonna be crazy. That cold. I wonder if it's like, do you know what brand it is?
The cold plunge?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can show you after.
I'm just curious.
It's
so cool.
It's it's the one that was like GSP. It's like the big barrel one.
The one that Mike Chandler has too.
Yeah,
those look
awesome.
dude.
Yeah. Like he actually it's like 2 steps to actually get in. Like you have to there's a little ladder and you like climb up because it's like a full body immersion, right?
Is that just for Michael Chandler because he's short, or is that?
Yeah, I don't know. No, it's for everyone. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. But yeah, the water circulates, bro. Cleans itself out. It's fucking awesome, man.
That means it's gonna be even
It's
colder.
gonna be cold, bro. Yeah. So I'm fucking excited for that, dude. I'm just trying to figure out how to like place it, man. Like right now, because I'm thinking put the fucking sauna and the cold plunge in the back of my house, in the back of my, you know where the yoga mat is?
Yeah.
Like in there, and just have that as a little recovery center, and like mat it up, like so it's waterproof.
Water's gonna go everywhere, man.
I know. So do I mat it up?
Or do you put it outside?
I know, but the problem is the chiller, which keeps it like circulating,
Mm-hmm.
can't go past -10.
It doesn't really get -10 yet.
Yes, yet. But then, okay, but here's the thing. I can take out the chiller, right?
Yeah.
But then, like we were talking about this, the water will potentially freeze. But like you said, it wouldn't freeze. I thought the whole thing would freeze.
No, I don't think the whole thing.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Especially if we're using it every day, right? And we're just cracking it every day.
Yeah.
100%. And it doesn't get that cold here. It's not like to -20 out at night. But
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. Well, with the chiller, right? You just.
Well, Malad told me he put it in his garage.
That's smart. You can put it in the garage.
I know. I was thinking, but then it's pretty far. Like I would have to walk up and down the stairs from the sauna.
Unless you do the sauna in there too.
Yeah, I guess.
Side by side's ideal, I guess. Right?
I know, but pretty sure the sauna, because it's an infrared sauna, they want it indoors, and then in the garage it might be cold, right? It might be too cold to keep it out there.
Yeah.
So science.
Yeah, that is kind of fun. Science.
Science.
Somebody needs to know the shakes. We don't.
Yeah.
Somebody call Andrew Huberman.
I know. Andrew, how'd I do this, bro? Yeah, I was like Googling that shit, bro, and like I can make a box for my chiller, but I mean, I don't know if that would like still like it'll keep it protect from the elements, but it would still be like cold, obviously.
What you do is you keep the chiller inside and just run the chiller
Cords?
cord out onto the patio.
Yeah,
You were saying that, but like, how does it go through the door of the cord?
It's pretty. I mean, like you could just semi-close the door.
See how big the cords are.
Oh, okay, I can just plug it up. But I think
You're
they
only gonna
want.
be out there for 3 minutes at a time.
But then, so you're telling me I would just plug it in?
Do you not have to keep it attached to the chiller like 24/7?
I think I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like once it gets to 37, like you unplug it, put it inside, and go use it. It's not gonna like go right back up to 50. It's gonna take time.
Yeah, especially in the winter.
Yeah, maybe in the summer. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I feel like we need to like fucking figure this out, boys.
We need somebody smarter than the 3 of us
I
to
know,
figure this
man.
out.
Like it's just been sitting in that box because I just haven't figured it out yet.
We'll figure it out. We'll come over.
Every time I look at it, I'm like, dude, I literally had anxiety reading the instruction manual.
Between the 3 of us,
That's only
we
7
have one
pages.
brain,
Somebody
so we
will
got
figure
this.
it
It was 7 pages, and I'm like, I don't want to read this. I like skimmed it, bro. I was like,
Sometimes like, your brain's just not like I'll read the words and the sentences, but the
Yeah.
information is not
I literally tossed
trickling
it to
into my
Vlad.
brain.
I'm like, Vlad, you gotta figure this shit out, bro.
Like,
Oh,
what
God.
do you say? I haven't seen Vlad in forever.
Oh, your brother?
Yeah.
Nice. Just be like, Vlad, do it for me, bud.
Yeah, man, please. If you want to use the cold plunge sauna, you guys said
That's
that.
actually smart. You
Well, the
should-
sauna, apparently the sauna was like a 20-minute setup. That's it. Just pop, you put it together.
You know, buddy, I've heard that before. I've set up IKEA furniture. It's like 30 minutes, buddy. Maybe it's me.
Yeah.
2 hours later, I'm
Maybe
like,
it's just us, dude.
yeah. See, this is the thing. I don't know. We gotta figure this out.
Turns out it's us.
Turns out it actually.
I'm like calling, like, it's more than 30 minutes. They're like, wow, really?
You're dumb.
Yeah, they're like, it usually takes you less than that.
That was actually an IQ test, and you actually failed.
How do you fail an IQ test? Oh, shit. Does
You
it
t-
give you a
you
number?
tell me, brother,
Does it give you a number?
Oh my god, there's no number.
Yeah, take an IQ test. Nothing shows up. Oh.
Dude, that'd be funny if we all did an IQ test.
I think we should do it and review the
See who the
results.
smartest person out of us three is.
Okay, what's the ranks here? Who do?
We know the tism and the. I'm not gonna say.
I think Lars would be first.
I think you
I don't know.
I think
I
you
don't think
guys-
I'm smart. I just try. I just have to try.
I know, but I feel like you do like real person stuff.
You're
And
the only
I feel like
grown
I
adult.
don't, dude.
True. Yeah.
You live by yourself. You got this shit going on. You're like.
I feel like I might be Bobby. But like it'd be competitive.
I think we're pretty close.
I know. I think we're
Yeah,
close.
yeah.
I'm just,
You're like,
I'm
this
saying.
is the real race, right?
But there's IQ and there's EQ. We need to do both.
Emotional intelligence?
Yeah.
I'm definitely good.
Where can we test this, or should we just do a funny one on the internet?
Yeah, we should
We should
definitely
make
do
our
fun.
own IQ.
We should
No,
make an
that's then you're gonna win that one. That one. God, there's some stupid ass questions on that.
I've never done like it's crazy in the States. You have to do like not SATs? What is it?
I think it is SAT.
It is
You go to university in the States?
Yeah, it's basically an IQ test at the end of high school.
Yeah, dude.
And then your high school marks like don't even really matter.
That's
it's just
crazy,
like what
dude.
you
It's
got.
just your
on-
SATs?
Yeah, isn't that insane?
Oh, yeah, that's I don't understand that. I don't get how that.
I think that's right. We're probably completely.
But it kind of makes sense because it's like what you got in high school, like.
Doesn't matter at all. Yeah.
So what's the point of ever even trying in high school then?
Well, but that's the thing is SAT is like if you faked your way through high school
Oh, you're fucked.
and you suck at the
Got
SATs, like you're still not going to go to a good university.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't really.
Yeah, dude. I'm down. We should definitely do that because just want to know where I stand. Us three here.
Just nowhere.
And then whoever,
Not in the world.
whoever,
Just between the three of us.
whoever's the lowest, that's the bitch of the group.
I don't want to know where we stand in the world. I definitely don't want to know that.
No.
Just the
Ooh,
three.
don't tell me that.
Yeah, don't tell me the world shit, dude.
That's hilarious.
Imagine you were the bottom 5%. I'd be like, oh, great. This is great. I feel great about this, guys.
You could only really be in the bottom 33% if it's only three of us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm still top 70%.
Fuck, dude. That would be rough, yeah. We'll do it.
You're like, maybe we won't do this.
Who? I don't know any IQ tests.
No, dude, we can easily find one online.
Yeah, no, online.
It's got to be like a decent amount of questions. It's like
No, yeah.
10
But dude,
questions.
we all
I'm
just
not
go.
gonna-
We all
Not
go
too
on our.
many, because I'm gonna.
Yeah, we all go on our phone. We all go on our
Really
phone.
quickly.
But that's part of the test. Though.
He's like, shit, I failed before I started.
We all go on our phone at the same, like our own phones, find the same test, and we just start at the same time.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
No talking, no questions.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm like,
Not talking, no questions.
you can just fucking hear Bob's brain working, bro. There's a little like steam coming out his ears. Fuck.
I'd be looking over at you guys.
You're like, what's that noise? Mechanical failure? I don't know. Something's not working anymore.
All right, now we'll give the results in the next episode. Fuck.
As long as I'm not the dumbest. then
Now
we
it's
get
on the
results.
camera. Now they're gonna like we gotta stay accountable on this.
The
like,
22 people that turned in last week.
The 22 Larses that watched it.
I was surprised 22 people even watched, to be honest. I was like, where are they finding
It's
it?
22 bots, bro.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll take it, to be
Yeah.
honest. That's-
Yeah,
It's like refreshing the page.
22 views, 1 hate comment, 2 dislikes. It's like fuck.
Fuck that Lars guy. I don't know if we even introduced ourselves on the
No,
last
we
one.
Good.
We just panicked, I think. Yeah, I did at least.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys panicked.
Lars was so angry with the microphones.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, that's it, man. Part of the process.
We're coming up in the world.
Hell yeah.
One day, big space. We're getting some money, do a little ad read. That'll be tough for all of us.
Dude.
An ad read?
I could. Maybe I should start reading my books out loud to practice.
Nice.
Yeah. Like I'm actually okay reading, but like I'll sometimes read to Sarah.
Yeah.
Sometimes like a big word will pop up and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, and it's like Sarah just looks at me. She's like, did you mean? And I'm like, yeah, that's what I meant.
Give me an example of a big
I
word.
don't. I can't. I trust me. I was just trying to think of a big word and I fucking couldn't think of it.
It's like my brain maxed at 5 letters. That's all I got.
So there's like that's one word. And I'm like, oh, I thought it was 3 words.
I find that when you're reading a lot like by yourself, it's like fine.
Yeah.
With other people.
Well, you're trying to impress. You're like, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. Ah, I fucked up.
It's like in 5th grade, you're like going around the circle reading, and you're like,
You
oh
always
shit, oh
Dude,
shit.
almost always anxiety.
You know what else always gave me anxiety? You know how to read.
You know what always gave me anxiety too? When like they're like calling your name in attendance and you have to say here. I'd always overthink the here.
Well, me and you have like
Yeah.
different names.
Dude,
So we
I
would-
always
yeah,
would have
yeah,
anxiety, man.
yeah.
Because I'm just, especially first day of class, and I'm like, the teacher's gonna fucking ruin my name.
What
right
would
now.
they say your name?
Like, buddy, I've heard things where I'm like, you didn't even try. You didn't even try.
Serhiy?
No, bro.
Like your name is exactly as it sounds.
No, man.
If you sound that out,
How do you pronounce H-I-Y though?
hi, sir, hi, sir.
See, but it can't be high because high is H-I-I.
Did you say H-I-I?
H-I-I, yeah.
Hi.
I think you're texting hi. Hi would be H-I or H-I-G-H? I don't know.
We're outing our intelligence level here.
Yeah,
on this
it's
one.
Boy, that was always bad, man. And then I remember all the all the fucking cute chicks in next class are gonna think I'm weird now. I always had that thought. I don't know why, man. Like, oh god.
He's like, I'm just gonna become a UFC fighter.
No.
Fuck them all
I
up.
was always like, man, why can't my parents just name me like a fucking Nick?
That's how I felt.
Like,
too,
I'm like, my dad's name is Nick, man. Like, why can't I get like Alex or like Matt?
Yeah. My
I'm happy
name
with
is
my name.
Nick.
See?
I was like,
Right?
why couldn't you give me that as my first
I'm happy
name?
with my name now, though. It's different, but
Yeah.
it took a sec.
I don't mind it. It's alright. Still sometimes, like, if you're at the bar and it's like loud, some girl, she's like, what's your name? It's like,
Oh yeah.
Lars. And she's like, what? And you're like, Lars.
Do you say it with a German accent?
Yeah.
Lars. Your name is Lars.
How is Lars?